Hello, everyone. Hello. What's up? And welcome to another review, y'all. I am so sorry for being late with my review for BET Presents the Encore. I am so sorry. Um, there's a reason why, and I will tell you guys the reason why tomorrow. Okay, I'll tell you guys the reason why tomorrow that I'm late with this video, and it's good news, you guys. It's good news. Okay, so turn off this fan right quick. But I just want to say once again, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for being late. And to shout out to you guys, I checked my YouTube, once every blue moon, and to see that we're at like 81 subscribers, this is amazing. I just go on here, give my opinions about shows, crack a few jokes here and there, and to be open with you guys and to be as real as possible, and for you guys to show me this love, it really means a lot. And thank you for like taking time out of your day to watch my videos. I mean, you don't have to, but just much appreciated, you guys. I really do appreciate it, and I love each and every one of you guys. um and to thank you for the views for the first um episode of the BET Presents the Encore. Like, thank you guys so much for like just tuning in and listening. Like, much appreciated. I love each and every one of you guys, and you guys hold a very special place in my heart, and I love you guys so much, so much. I try to create this positive community, because if you want to create a positive community, the person who created a channel needs to bring that positive energy and bring positive vibes. So I try to do that with each and every one of my videos. And I feel the positivity coming from you guys every time you guys, watch a video, comment on a video, all that jazz, much appreciated. Just know I love you guys. And sorry if I kind of sound nasally. I sound like Fred Drescher, you know, having a little sinus issues. But if I sound like Fran Drescher, I am so sorry, okay? So let's get into this review, all right? This is BET Presents the Encore. This is season 1, episode 2. Time to be queen, okay? We gotta fix our crown, ladies. We gotta fix our crown, okay? Because we are queens. So to refresh your memory of who's on the show, you got Pam from Total, you got Shamari from Black, you got Lamisha and you got Irish from 702. You got Keely Williams from 3LW and Cheetah Girls. You got Nivea. You got Aubrey O'Day from Danny Kane. And you have Felicia and Fallon from the group Cherish. Those are the 9 women who are on the show. Now, they're in recording, with Cosign and Elijah. Let me just say this. Cosign is fine. Cosign is fine. He might got a girlfriend, got a wife, but let me tell you something. He is a fine man. He is fine, okay? So the ladies are in the studio with Cosign and Elijah. And, they're about to get in the booth because, you got to brush it up. Me. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, di, da. You have, warm up your vocals and everything like that. Okay, some of them haven't been in the studio in a couple of years. Some may have been, writing for other people. So, they in the studio too. But it's been a minute since these ladies have sung in a booth, okay? And so, one by one, each of them, they're singing a part of the song from this, I think, like, reggae type of song. And, they're picking out the verses and everything like that. Majority of them sound good, okay? Some of them sound good. Then you have Lamisha and Irish, who, aren't there yet, okay? And it's been a minute. They said it's been a couple of years since they've been in the studio, and it's like the ladies, they, are kind of, not saying it, but their facial expressions are showing it that they kind of are a little iffy about a couple of members. Okay, Keely got in the studio. She said she wasn't going to be in the group. She's the creative director, but just singing in the studio, I don't think that's what a creative director does, but okay. And so, like I said, with their faces, they're kind of being a little shady, like, this is not good. And then, Felicia and Fallon, they kind of say, they need to sing from the lungs in that area instead of their nose. And so I think either Fallon or Felicia went into the studio and they they kind of helped Irish, saying, hey, you need to sing from here instead of singing from your nose and everything like that. And so that was nice that they gave them a little pointers. But then Lamisha was like, I don't know why these twins, want to, little shade and everything with their faces and everything like that. Like, I was doing this before you and everything like that. So Lamisha isn't really here for the twins. And it was kind of already knew that she wasn't there for them in the first episode, okay? And so they get done with the studio, okay? And then Sita. I forgot to mention that Sita from Sita's World. I watch Sita's World back in the day? I heard of her. Like, I heard of the show, but I don't recall watching it. Like I said, I watched BT like in the late 90s and early 2000s, but I don't remember watching Sita's World. Like, I've heard of her on BET, but I don't think I've ever watched the show. But Sita from Sita's World, she is kind of like the not the narrator, well, kind of like the narrator, but like she's like the, you know, she kind of like delivers like what y'all gonna be doing for the day type of stuff, okay? So Sita tells the girls that y'all, each week, y'all are gonna appoint a queen, okay? She's gonna be queen of the household for a week, and y'all are gonna have to make a vote on who is going to be the queen. So they go downstairs and they make picks of who the queen is, okay? 1 second, let me look at the rules, okay? Okay, so each of the ladies, they make a vote on who is going to be the queen for the week. Shamari is the vote counter, and Pamela wins. So there are 3 rules to the queen's mandate. I'm looking on a computer right here. 1, the queen has the power to decide roles in the group. That's 1. 2, settle disputes. And 3, holds court whenever it's necessary. So those are the queen's mandates, okay? And so everybody's, saying to Pam, hey, queen, your crown looks good and everything like that. And Pam, she says that we are all queens and we all, wear a crown. And that's completely understandable because, even though we don't have a, crown here, we do have a, an invisible crown. Okay, ladies, we have a crown. Okay, we are queens. Okay? Okay. So, okay, let's talk about another section. Okay, so after the recording studio session, Pam decided that she wants to explain herself to the group, okay? And so she kind of felt a little when Aubrey had put her arm on Pamela's thigh area. And it was in like a, flirtatious way. It was kind of like just a lounging way, just like that. Pam didn't really feel comfortable with that. And she told the ladies, I think it was Aubrey, Keely, and I think the twins. And Pam decided to say that, you know what? I don't like the way that you, was, laying up on me like that. Not to be rude or anything, but I am delivered. She pulled a Andrew Caldwell. If y'all don't know who Andrew Caldwell is, Google it, go to YouTube and watch the video. That man is a trip. He is a trip, okay? A trip. She pulled an Andrew Caldwell moment and said that she is delivered, okay? And she mentioned that back in the day she was in a relationship with a woman. And let me tell you this. When you look at Toto videos from back in the day, okay, in the 90s and the early 2000s, you look at some of those Toto videos, Pam always gave me female masculinity. She always gave me those vibes, not like in a feminine girly girl way. No, it was always like a tomboyish. That's what she always gave. She always gave me like those tomboyish feels, okay? And I'm like, I always thought like maybe she's, a lesbian. I've always thought that about Pam. And I'm pretty sure everybody else who grew up with Toto and watched those videos, they kind of had the same feelings that Pam might have been a lesbian. Nothing's wrong with that. Let's be clear. Nothing's wrong with that, okay? But it's a discussion later on in the episode, okay? So she explained to, the girls that, I was in a relationship with a woman, but now, I am a reborn again Christian, and it's like, I'm not with that anymore. That's not my preference anymore. And I felt like I had to share that with you. So after she left, the girls were totally like awkward about that. And, it was like very uncomfortable in a way. Very like awkward, uncomfortable. And Keely, she did not take that lightly at all. Um, so later on in the episode, um, Fallon, one of the, I don't know, I can't tell which twin is which. Fallon or Felicia, I think it was Fallon. Fallon and Keely had a conversation. And they were talking about, some of the women aren't really pulling their weight in the group. Talking about Lamisha and Irish. And we seen that in, the first episodes, like vocals aren't up to par, their range vocally isn't up to par, and their dancing skills isn't up to par. And they're talking about that, and Lamisha is overhearing it. And she goes upstairs and she talks to the ladies, and she's hurt by it because, let's not pick on someone, let's not, bully someone, let's not talk about someone, it's like, it's very hurtful, okay, because they're doing their best. They're not slacking, they're not, putting a mediocre performance. They're doing the best that they can with the age at they're at and how long it's been since they, have danced and have sung. Like 702 broke up like in the early 2000s. I think they broke up, and they have families. And after 702, I haven't seen Lamisha or Irish singing or dancing or anything like that. I haven't seen that. So it's like they've had families and they kind of stepped away from the music business, but here they are again. It's like it's all kind of new to them again. It's like relearning how to ride a bike basically, and she's hurt by it. And I heard like on the internet that I think Lamisha was the original lead singer of 702, but Mila, I think that's her name, Mila, or yeah, I think her name is Mila. The how people when people think of 702, they think of Mila. Um, but I didn't know Lamisha was the original lead singer. I didn't know that. Um, but she just feels very hurt by it. So Pam decides to step in. She was like, look here, I'm the queen, I feel like I need to step in and handle this. So they hold court. And so Pam was like, okay, whatever's going on, y'all just lay it out on the line. And let me tell you this, the real star of the episode was Nivea and her facial reactions. Nivea is I could tell she's very animated in the face area. She was pulling different emotions left and right, different facial. I was like, girl, what? Nivea's reaction, she's like comedic relief, really. She's part of the group to sing and dance, but man, that girl is comedic relief. She is hilarious, okay? And so court happens. And Lamisha just straight up said it. I heard, the twins, Felicia and Fallon, I heard the twins and Keely, they talking about, me and Irish saying that we're not doing the best we can and talking about how old we are and everything like that. And I think Felicia was like, look here, I didn't say any of this, okay? I don't know what y'all was thinking, but I was not a part of this. I ain't say nothing about anybody. And I don't think no, because I think Felicia was, playing the piano or something. Yeah, because she wasn't nowhere near that conversation. So I'm like, okay, Felicia wasn't a part of this. But then Felicia was in confessional. She was saying, like, Fallon and I, we twins. So it's like, of course, people are going to put us together and everything like that, make it seem like we're the bad guys when we're not. And so Fallon had to clear it up. And she said, I'm not trying to say that y'all aren't good, but let me tell you something. Y'all vocals aren't up to par. You're vocally not up to par. And y'all aren't, dancing correctly. It's like it's not working at all. And then Lamisha says something, and Fallon was like, do you want to look bad? I don't think you want to look bad at all. Like just need to improve yourself and everything like that. And Lamisha wasn't hearing it. And then Keely Keely says something, and I thought Keely was going to jump in and tell her part of the conversation she had with Fallon. But she flipped it and she said, Pam, I got an issue with you. And I said, wait, what? What? Wait, what? Everybody in that room was like, huh? What? And so Keely was like, you know what, Pam, I stan you. And I'm like, wait, what? You stan Pam? Okay. She said, Pam, I stan you. But what you said earlier, that hurt me because I am bisexual. I said, wait, since when? Like, what? That shocked me completely because I'm like, Keely, you bisexual? Huh. I ain't thinking it. I ain't think of it. And so she said, you know, it's 2021 and you're bringing out this logic. You're being homophobic, okay? And Shamari said in the confessional, like, wait, hold up now. Pam is not homophobic, okay? And then Fallon was like, that's not right. You're saying someone is a racist when you're not being a racist. And you're saying that she's homophobic when she's not being homophobic. And Pam was like, hold on now. You know, Pam, she, I feel like Pam's vibe, she just really a chill person. I don't think she be smoking weed or anything, but girl, it sounded like she was just talking like she tired, okay? She's like, look here, I don't want you to think, you know, that I'm homophobic or anything like that. You know, for me, being a Christian, you know, man and women, that's it, there's no any of this, and I'm like, Pam, girl, like, brighten up, Pam. But Keely just wasn't here for Pam and her situation, and here's my thing about this. I was taught to be open-minded individual, okay? I was taught to be accepting of people of different religions and racial groups and sexual orientation. Look here, I don't care. I do not care if you are lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, fluid, queer. I don't care. I don't care at all. All I care is that you're a good human being. Okay? That's all I care about. Okay? I am open to whoever you are. Okay? You are who you are. Okay? It could be Adam and Eve, Adam and, Steve, even Glory, something. I don't care. I don't care at all. Okay? You have to be open minded, all right? And it's like, you are who you are, be proud of who you are, okay? And there are people who aren't going to be accepting of it, and that's who they are. That is just who they are. That's their truth. That's who they are. And you just can't force people to be an open minded individual. You can't do that. But yeah, that situation was like, what? That was a what moment? Because Keely, like, for real, I really thought Keely was gonna, like, defend herself against that whole situation, but nah, she, flipped out on Pam. So that situation happened, okay? And so we're all still trying to figure out, not only is the household still trying to figure out what Keely does, but the whole world who watches this is trying to figure out, what does Keely do? Question mark. Why is Keely at this house? Why is Keely even on the show? She said in the first episode, look here, I'm not here to participate. I'm not here to sing and dance. No, I'm the creative director. We're still confused on why she's the creative director. But girl, you have been partaking in choreography. You have partaken in vocal lessons and recording in the studio. But girl, you have not done one thing about being a creative director. So Aubrey took it in her hands and she was like, let me create a vision board of what I see for this group. I feel like we are all one. We are all queens. We are just one cohesive group and we need to look like that. And so she did a presentation in front of the group and everybody loved it. Everybody loved it. But Keely was being a smart mouth and she was being sarcastic with her response. And the ladies were jumping on Keely. Why are you here? Why are you the creative director? And Aubrey broke it down for us what a creative director does. A creative director is someone who sees a visual concept of a group or a solo artist. You're there for recordings, you're there for music videos, you're there for the whole visualization of who a person is from head to toe. Keely has yet done one thing as a creative director, but Aubrey has done what a creative director is supposed to do in 24 hours. And I feel like I think Aubrey should be the creative director. She's taken initiative to be a creative director and visualize a concept for this group, while she was saying that she said that all Keely has been doing is been walking around in her pajamas drinking wine. And I'm like, of course, because she ain't done nothing. Keely has done nothing as a creative director. And, the ladies are just, well, I'm not here for like bullying someone. I'm not here for, you know, 7-on-1. I'm not here for that. I'm not here for like ganging up on somebody. I'm not here for that. And so everybody is just saying like, how Keely, you're not at this, you're not that, which is true. She's not a creative director. She's not that. So then Fallon stepped in and she's like, okay, here, what we're not going to do is that we're not going to gang up on someone. We're not going to do that, okay? And Keely was taken back by, the twins stepping up for her because, how it was on the first day and throughout the second day and everything like that. So she's crying and she's like, I don't know, what am I doing here? What am I doing here? Should I just leave? And I say, girl, if you're not here to perform and you're not doing your job as a creative director, I think you're just here for a vacation. Okay, you just here for a vacation because you're not doing anything, okay, as a creative director. So it's like, you can go. Bye. It don't matter. You can go. And that's how the episode ended, y'all. I'm just like, this show, after I got done watching this show, I'm like, how is this all going to come together? How? Just how is this going to come together in 30 days? 30 days. It's not, no, y'all not gonna perform at the Grammy stage. Let's be clear. They not gonna be performing on the Grammy stage. That ain't gonna happen. They not gonna be performing on the Grammy stage, billboards, AMAs, what's another music award show? I just said them. I think I just said all three. They ain't gonna be performing at any other music award. No. Most likely, I don't know, but there ain't gonna be no big stage. I can tell you that right now. They ain't gonna be performing at no big stage. Okay. But y'all, this show is a mess. But it is pure entertainment. Okay. Pure entertainment. Okay. So I will see you guys tomorrow for my announcement video. Okay. Alright, I will see you guys tomorrow. Alright. Stay safe. I love you guys. Peace and love. Mwah. Love you guys. Bye.